got another meeting with the Utkal Chamber of Commerce. You should excuse me, so I have to leave early. Because both the meetings are almost at the same time. First and foremost, I would like to appreciate Deepak Sahu and his entire team for having organized such a good event in Bhubaneswar. We have been discussing for quite some time, and I think this is the 5th edition of this event. And as he was mentioning to me, this organization has different branches all over the country, and I'm very proud that a person from our state is doing so well. We wish him well in his future endeavors also. As all of you may be aware, and most of you are from this place, know that Bhubaneswar is the temple city, and it's known worldwide as the temple city. But now we are also being known for IT and ITS. A lot of investments are coming. We have some of the success stories sitting here. Aishkant Mati is one of the success stories of IT, a local born entrepreneur. We have several like that in this, and we would like to have more such entrepreneurs, more such successful entrepreneurs in the state. Today, in Odisha, we will be getting a lot of investments on the natural resource, mineral-based industries. But they are all finite in its development, and there is always a limit to which this can grow. But non-mineral based industries has definitely a lot of potential to grow, and in that, sectors like IT, ITS are infinite. The power of an idea. You have seen Facebook, you have seen Google, you have seen Yahoo, all of you are IT, so you guys know much more than me. When in our generation, we were only doing face-to-face and book. We were doing face and book, but this generation does Facebook. It's a long distance that you guys have traveled. And this power of the idea, which was earlier an evolution, today has become a revolution. It is changing regimes which were earlier so strong that in the Middle East, it's because of this idea that the regimes are getting changed. So the power of idea can be infinite. So the message which I'd like to give to all of you today is that the country's population, if you see in the last census, 120 crores, two things stand out. One, the population is becoming bigger, which all of us are aware of. Second, the population is becoming younger. You have a larger aspirational middle class which is growing, which has more access than what our generation had to what we today call mobiles, IT, and so many other. In our time, maybe it used to be a luxury, but today it's a necessity. If you go through the latest census, the country has 700 million mobile telephones. And if you compare it with the toilets in the country, which is only 560 toilets. It's an incredible India. Nobody can believe that in our country, people prefer to have mobiles rather than a toilet. That's incredible India. 700 million mobiles compared to 560 toilets. And there was a photograph somewhere where a person in the rural countryside in one of the North Indian states, he is answering the nature's call with a mobile call in his hand. That's incredible India. So that shows the aspirational class. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but that's the aspiration. And every citizen has a legitimate aspiration to grow and grow bigger. Now, if you have an internet access available to the citizens, that is the biggest knowledge that any citizen can have. And that is the biggest empowerment for any citizen can have to make informed choices. In our state, we have a huge investment coming in number of core sectors like steel, aluminium, power, cement, and such other sectors. $250 billion. So you may be wondering, when you have so much dollars, billions of dollars flowing in, why is it that we need more? We would like to diversify our basket. We would like to get into food processing, we would like to get into electronic hardware, we would like to get into IT, we would like to get into other sectors which are job creating. So any sector which has an inclusive growth, ultimately leading to inclusive prosperity. That is what we are looking at, and these are the sectors which gives those parameters of development. A huge employment opportunity, and there are certain sector-specific policies that we are formulating for food processing, for IT, for electronic hardware, where we would like to incentivize. We would like to give more incentives so that more and more investments can flow into the sector. There's a sector-specific policy which is in the final stages of drafting. We have the single window clearances which are available. We have an ecosystem in place where things can be made faster. Clearances can be given faster than what you have expected. So Odisha is in the growth path. I would urge upon all the players who are here, and also urge upon all the stakeholders of WIRE and others to participate in the Odisha's growth story. Today, we have the highest GDP growth rate in the world of 9.7%. Last year and before that it was 10.5%. Nowhere in the world, any region is growing at 10 plus. We are the only state, only region in the entire world. So all of you are contributing to that. We would want to continue such growth story, and this would be the next growth engines. The IT, ITS, telecom, and all the youngsters who are here are extremely brilliant. They have a lot of ideas, and each of these ideas have a potential to grow. When Facebook started, I don't think he ever decided when he started that it would be like this, or Yahoo, Google, whenever they started. But surely over a period of time, it has become like this. So an idea always starts small. Each one of you sitting here are extremely brilliant, and each one of you are capable of doing this. And Odisha has the right enablers in place, and it also has the ecosystem which enable you to prosper. An inclusive prosperity where each one of you can participate in this Odisha's growth story. I would once again thank the organizers for having invited me for this function. I would also urge upon all the electronic hardware, telecom, IT and others to look at the state for further investments, and we are always there to support and facilitate. Since I have another meeting to go to the Utkal Chamber of Commerce on another equally important subject, I would not like to take much time. I'd like to thank the organizers for having invited me for this one. Thank you.